minutes and vouchers and claims. Agenda for that. I need a motion to approve the minutes for April 14th, 2025 and claims. Whatever makes a motion, go to second. Burkheiser seconds. Any discussion on those? Hearing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 7-0. On to item 3, recognitions and accomplishments. Principal's report. Mrs. Carnes.
All right. On May 2nd, the 3rd grade class performed their spring musical. Everyone involved did a fantastic job. The elementary choir performed a concert at Holiday World this past Saturday. We would like to congratulate them and Mrs. Chestnut on receiving a gold rating. This past week, we celebrated Teacher Appreciation Week. I'd like to thank all of our wonderful community members and businesses, as well as our PTSO and Jennifer Hill for organizing the amazing week for our teachers and our staff. We're definitely spoiled. I would also like to acknowledge Team Peace and members Gina Webster and Hannah Penley for coming into our building to conduct monthly lessons on various topics to help our students grow. Preschool graduation is set for May 20th at 10 o'clock in the morning. May 21st is our kindergarten graduation at 11, and this is also our last day of school.
Bridget.
Okay. Huge thank you out to Mrs. Gilmore for all the work she's put in organizing, administering, and keeping us in compliance with all aspects of iLearn. We had that here a couple weeks ago, and that was a very smooth process. We hosted our senior awards on May the 5th, so congratulations to our seniors on the awards and the scholarships they received. Those are posted on our school Facebook page. Thank you to Mrs. Dimbo and the Education Foundation for the giving, the organizing, and presenting those awards and scholarships last Monday. Last week we celebrated Teacher Appreciation Week. Thank you to Mrs. Cruz, who is a teacher but doubled to teach, serve breakfast, serve lunch, and be one of those teachers, and it was a good week. We had a lot of neat meals and so forth for them, so appreciate all that. Appreciate all that the teachers do. Thanks also to our local businesses for providing the gifts, the donations, the food donations, and all the things we had for Teacher Appreciation Week. Also like to thank Mr. Joe Wilson for all of his work with the social media posts. He's picked that up a little bit more each week this year, and just trying to get that out in as many places we can, so we appreciate what he's doing to keep that up to date. A lot of work goes into that. Congratulations to our 6th grade choir and our concert choir for receiving a gold rating at the contest at Holiday World this past Saturday. And then congratulations to Abby J on receiving Outstanding Solo Award. And then last but not least, congrats to our academic team in the area meet and then also in national competition. Addie Moffett is here with us tonight. She placed 27th out of 52 down in Florida last week. And I think Mr. Kearns is here and was going to talk just a minute about that experience.
I just want to thank Dr. Apple.
You step to the podium, please.
Oh. I just want to thank the board and Dr. Apple and Felicia and Peggy and Mr. Pritchett for all the support you guys have given us on this trip. It was an outstanding trip. Addie did great, considering she's competing against the best of the best across the whole country. So I just want you guys to know I appreciate your just taking care of me and Addie so much, and I just cannot do it without you guys. So I want to thank you so much. I think Tracy wants to say something.
Right ahead.
Darren, is that students from all over the country?
Yes, all over there. China.
Yeah, China was even there.
China was there.
I just want to thank you for letting Darren start a chapter a few years ago when he did. I'm Darren's wife, Tracy, and I've done BPA at North Harrison for almost 20 years. It is Business Professionals of America. I don't know if you guys know what BPA even stands for, but like we have a regional competition, we have a state competition, and they qualify for nationals at the state. But Addie did an event, and she is really knowledgeable on her medical information. At the state, she did really well also in the, there was an open event, medical terminology, and she did really well there too. She knows her medical terminology, and this is her first year, and I'm not very good. I know a little bit about this and a little bit about that with some of the events, but I kind of tell them, since she's in medical things, maybe she should try the medical coding. But the books I have are outdated, okay? And anybody that knows anything about these books, they're very expensive to buy. and I'm not asking you guys to buy them, but what I'm asking is, if you know anybody that works in a hospital and like billing, you know, medical billing, something like that, medical coding, if you can get us even some newer versions than what I have, because I got mine from Harrison County Hospital a few years ago, and they're pretty old. So if you guys can run across anything that's newer, we would really appreciate it. Because I guess, I don't know how often things change with the medical coding, but I'm sure things get updated every now and then. So, but Addie is really good. You know, she did the medical coding, medical terminology, and, you know, I'm really proud of her. And this is her first year even doing BPA. So thank you for your support.
Oh, she's gonna do a presentation.
I wanted to say thank you to all of you because I did my trip and I had a really good time and it was a new experience for me and that just took a lot off of my shoulders. And I just wanted to say I'm so grateful and I had a really good time. Thank you all so much.
But was that, did you get a picture with her?
Yes.
Should we get one now? You already got one on,
Well, I got one with, I took a picture, I don't like band pictures, and, I took one of her in front of, like the BPA stuff from the
Okay.
hotel, in front of everything.
well, Mr. Bridget, you have your phone? Maybe we could get a picture, all three of them together.
Yep, let's do that.
Any, anyone that's brave enough to come before the board ought to get their
I
picture.
could take a picture and send it to you of Addie and Nash.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Is that all, Mr. Pritchard?
That's all I've got.
On to Dr. Apple.
I just have one recognition tonight, and I'd like to thank Wes Ely and Corbin Coulter, and McClintock, and all those who helped get our buses ready for inspections. Our bus inspections were held on April 22nd. Corporation buses passed inspection that day, so thank you to those guys.
Any board member have anything? None. On to item 4, opportunity for the public to address the board. Mr. Tony Kendall has signed up.
First of all, I want to thank you guys for your service to our school board. I was watching some of the meetings. You guys did a good job. What I'm here tonight for is to ask, I've talked with most of you guys, just personally and stuff, one-on-one, and asking for your support on putting lights in the basketball court down behind the gymnasium. Some kids asked me about that one day. I'm thinking, the town has lots of money. We spend lots of money each month. Why can't we do that? But then, of course, the town board wanted to find out what the school board thought. And most of you guys had all replied back to me. You guys were in favor of this. I know that the school did not ask for this. It's just that I drive by and see the kids playing in the dark almost every night. And why can't we put a few $1,000s into some lights? And hopefully a dimmer switch. I talked to Duke Energy today, and he said he can put the lights up, $16 a month, be dusk to dawn. I myself would like to have a timer, but either way or something. I guess I want to ask you guys for your continued support. Do you guys agree with putting lights on a basketball court? It's not going to cost the school any money at all. Can I poll the board and ask them? No?
No, we can't vote.
Okay.
What we can do is take your recommendation under advisement,
Okay.
Dr. Apple.
Okay.
He will make the recommendation.
Okay, and the 6 that I've talked to, 6 out of 7 board members that I talked with already, do you still think it's okay to put lights on a basketball court? Is that,
I'll see what I told you. If you guys want to pay for it and do it, no problem with it.
okay, great, I appreciate your support.
Yeah, I think, Kendall, that when you ask me, we need to work with the superintendent. So I would
Yes,
go,
yeah, I talked
go
to
have contact with the superintendent and see if it's feasible
Yes,
to us, and then he would bring something to the board if needed.
okay,
Yeah, so kind of work with Dr. Apple on that.
okay,
You know, because there's details of putting up lights and things like
okay,
that go into that. He's the one you need to work with.
okay, I appreciate that. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Just item 5, personnel.
I just want to inform the board that I accepted the resignation of math teacher Mariah Ross, effective June 30th, 2025. Also, under a consent agenda, request for approval, I recommend the following cheer coaches. Jana Fox, varsity cheer and pep club coach, $2,500. JV cheer will be split between 4 individuals. Karen Cruz, $437.50. Sarah Roach, $362.50. Lindsay Russell, $337.50. And Kennedy Land, $325. Maya Campbell, 7th and 8th grade cheerleading, $1,250. Kirsten Modice, 5th and 6th grade cheerleading, $500. And volunteers, Alyssa Kellums and Samantha Stevens. Also under consent agenda, I recommend that the board adjust Robbie Land's pay as assistant baseball coach, $1,750 due to his prior baseball coaching experience.
Motion for this. Lynch makes the motion. Do I have a second? Reininger seconds. Any discussion on these? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Next item for recommendation is I recommend that the board approve Martha Niehaus as girls varsity basketball coach for the 25-26 school year at Area 1, Level J, $8,300.
A motion for this. Reininger makes the motion. Do I have a second? Marshall seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Next item, it is recommended that the board approve Mr. Joe Newcomb as junior senior high PE teacher and boys varsity basketball coach, 25-26 school year. Mr. Newcomb will be placed on the BA scale level I, $55,300, and at area 1 level F, $7,500 on the ECA scale. He will also be entitled to all other benefits as listed in the master contract. And I would indicate that also this is for the 25-26 school year, but this will also involve some summer school activity as well.
Motion for this. Harris makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Reininger seconds. Any discussion on this? None. All those in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Mr. Newcomb, would you introduce your family, please? Board?
Come up here.
Come on up front.
Thank you all. With me tonight, I have my wife, Laura, my oldest son, Blake, who is in 2nd grade, my daughter, Taylor, who's in kindergarten, and then our youngest, Cole, who is 3. So we're excited to be here. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr.
Okay, next item under personnel, it's recommended that the board approve Preston Brinkman as math teacher in the junior senior high school for the 25-26 school year. Mr. Brinkman will be paid $43,300. That's the bachelor scale level A with all benefits in the master contract.
Motion for this. Mr. Perkiser makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Weininger seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none. All those in favor? Motion passes 7-0. Take us to item 6, projects.
Just have a few summer and upcoming projects I just want to present to the board. We have contracted to have our track resealed and striped. That will take place this summer. We have purchased some playground grass, some safety grass for the preschool playground area. That will also be installed this summer. We have several crumbling sidewalk and curbs around campus that we'll be addressing this summer. And also, we will be replacing flooring in the high school office.
Take us on to item 7, old and unfinished business. There. 8, new business.
I recommend that the board would renew the contract of our athletic trainer, Megan McGregor, for the 25-26 school year. Her hourly rate next year will be $28 per hour.
Motion for this. Mr. Lynch makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Perkiser seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none. All those in favor? And passes 7-0.
Recommend approval of Envision Mathematics curriculum for grades 6 through 8. That will be $20,299.15 to be paid from the education fund.
A motion for this? Mr. Ferris makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Lynch seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
And also would ask the board to approve a McGraw-Hill Social Studies curriculum for grades 6 through 7 at a cost of $8,420.44, also to be paid from the education.
A motion for this? Mr. Burkeiser makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mrs. Newland seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 7-0.
Next, I would ask the board to approve the listed April donation.
Do I have a motion for this? Weininger makes the motion. Do I have a second? Lynch seconds. Any discussion on those? Hearing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 7-0. Just item 9, other business which comes before the board.
I'd ask the board to approve a motion to seek appraisals for a potential property purchase. Give me the authority to seek appraisals for that potential purchase.
Motion for this? Ferris makes the motion. Do I have a second? Weininger seconds. Any discussion on this? Hearing none, all those in favor? Motion passes. Abstains? Motion passes 6-0-1. Mr. Lynch abstaining. Take us to item 10, adjournment. A motion for this. Mr. Weininger makes the motion. Do I have a second? Mr. Perkins